Okay guys, and I'm back with another video on my YouTube. I'll also Savior 7. And pretty much this is not going to be a gameplay video. This is going to be, I might have to make a part 2 of this or continuing. This is pretty much going to be a video, and I'm going to be debunking tons of stuff. I'm not going to have a gameplay. So yes, I think it's kind of confirmed that I might get a PS4. And I'm gonna get the first game I might get Uncharted, or I might get Xenoverse 2. I'm hoping I get Xenoverse 2. I really like Uncharted. Anyone who knows me knows I like Uncharted. Okay, so with that being said, this video is going to be about the abstract entity, the living tribunal versus what they call it, Zeno. Now I know people might not know who he is, or people may know who he is. It might not be a big deal, but sooner or later this is going to be a big deal. And I'm just here to just explain why, in my opinion, I believe a certain person will win. And I'm going to be sharing feats, statements, and stats about the characters listed. First, I'm going to show you guys a picture of the Living Tribunal. Well, let me tell you about him before I go and search him up. The Living Tribunal is pretty much a cosmic. Oh yeah, you guys, my bad if you might hear noise in the background. That's from outside my house. But the Living Tribunal is a cosmic entity, or aka an abstract entity, a person who lives outside the Marvel universe. And he's literally have to say between five or two being the strongest Marvel. He's the second, and between the fifth and the second being the strongest. That's how strong he is in Marvel. We all know the one above all is the strongest. Now anyway, we're gonna be talking about Zeno. Trash. Anyway, we're gonna be talking about Zeno and Childish. We're gonna be not necessarily exposing him, but we're gonna be talking about him. Certain people think he'll win, she's been sharing feats. Zeno, aka the Omni King. Omni means all. Pretty much Zeno's the king of all. Or in the Dragon Ball multiverse, he's the king of all gods. King of the 12 universe. With that being said, I'm going to show you guys pictures of these characters, so keep in mind. So guys, if we might see here, this is a picture of the Living Tribunal right here. And as you can see, the Living Tribunal is a fictional cosmic entity appearing in Marvel comic books published by Marvel Comics. The character's first appearance in Strange Tales 157 and was created by Stan Lee himself, Mary Severin, and Herb Trumpy. Okay, whatever. First appearance, says that June 1967. Abilities, omnipresence, and reality warping. So this guy is actually strong. One of my favorite Marvel characters. Okay, his powers and his abilities is Thanos. Okay, well, that's not really talking about it. But we're gonna go here. The Marvel comic, just showing you guys a tad bit of his power. This guy is literally no joke. My opinion. So we're gonna be talking about them now. Let me go to Zeno, guys. This is as we see Zeno trash, and I'm not really knocking him. He's actually good. He's OP, but I'm not really gonna get into need of him because most of the people that follow me watches Dragon Ball Z, so I don't think I need to really talk about him. I really need to talk about the Living Tribunal because no one really reads the old comic books. I don't necessarily read them, but I look at statements and sometimes feats about them. Not necessarily statements. But let's get right into the main part of the video. Okay guys, the Living Tribunal, aka he's a cosmic entity or an abstract entity, and pretty much at one point in time he holds a Marvel multiverse in his entire hands. Now, some of you guys that watch Dragon Ball Z oh, whatever, Zeno can destroy a universe, and okay, you guys have to understand how big the Marvel multiverse is. The Marvel multiverse will one shot the Dragon Ball Z multiverse. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna explain. The Marvel multiverse is actually very, very bigger. Instead of 12 universes, And well, timelines are technically infinite, so I can't measure timelines. But because he has 18 universes, actually, we're gonna say 18, even though right now it's 12. We're just gonna say 18 for the benefit of the doubt. The Marvel multiverse has billions of universes, but I believe they have billions. But I'm gonna lowball him. I'm gonna lowball the Living Tribunal. Let's say thousands, hundreds, or thousands. That's still an impressive feat to hold that in your hand. We never really seen that from Zeno. And when we talk about age-wise, yes, Zeno technically is like billions of years old, but that's like he's like the Living Tribunal is an infinite number. Like we don't know how old. That's how old he is. So by feats and scalings, he's way older than Zeno. Now, when it comes to destructive power, as you can see, he has reality warping. So I believe he's stronger than Zeno. Now, yes, we may see feats saying, like he has that. Like he can, like how the Supreme Kai said, pretty much he can never be defeated. But you guys have to understand, okay, that's still a feat. That's a no limits fallacy. Like you guys like literally believe that? Like no, I don't understand it. Okay, one Saitama can one punch anybody. Mm, Dragon Ball Z fans would literally get mad. I was actually kind of mad at first. I was like, no, Goku can actually swap hands with this guy. Goku can actually murder this guy. But turns out Goku actually can. Like, just certain things, like, that's a no limits fallacy. Beerus can high everyone. We know good and well he can't high Zeno. We know, like, some of you guys have to study the Marvel multiverse and the abstract entities, guys. Now, guys, yes, Zeno is a very, very powerful character. Now, by my opinion, I believe Zeno is by far the strongest character in anime. Guys, let me know down in the comment section below if he isn't. But I believe Zeno is by far the strongest character in all of anime. I might be wrong, but that's what I believe so far. But as of Marvel, we're not really going to talk about DC, but as of Marvel, they shown so many impressive feats that we never seen in anime or never seen in Dragon Ball itself. So for the fact that people say that the what's his name, Living Tribunal, aka my favorite Marvel character. I just noticed that my favorite Marvel character. When people say that he's weak or he cannot match Zeno, I literally be like, wait, guys, have you studied this guy? Have you seen the people? Have you seen what his like his destructive power is? It's so much more than what Zeno can do. He fought against dudes that can wreck Zeno. Zeno has been shown to destroy the universe in its timeline. And we know time is infinite. Space and time is infinite, guys. So that's actually an impressive feat. But compared to what the Living Tribunal and all the other abstract, aka cosmic entities can do, it's way more than what we see in Dragon Ball. Yes, the Supreme Kai said he can't be touched, but like I said, that's a no limits fallacy. Okay, we actually have proof statements and facts that the Living Tribunal is far stronger than him. Now, I know I haven't actually put feats and statements, but I'm just saying when you read the comics, when you reach, I want you guys to research the Marvel multiverse. That stuff is big. So for someone to destroy a multiverse, he's not a multiversal level. He's higher, omniversal, higher than that. And what you guys have to think of, Zeno is high fourth to low fifth dimensional being. You guys are like, whoa, that's impressive. Low fourth is like stronger, or you're able to like destroy time and space, if not a little bit more. And then fifth dimensional is even more than that. But then you guys have to understand, what's his name? The Living Tribunal is a 13th dimensional being. So by just saying that, you can already tell he's no match. That's just like saying a 13-year-old boy me versus a 4 or a 5-year-old boy. That boy will literally bitch slap the 5-year-old or the 4-year-old. It's literally no fight. Think of it like that. The fourth dimensional, 5-dimensional being versus a 13th dimensional being. We've seen him actually do stuff. We've seen him fight people. Yes, he's died before, but that was like, what? How many times he died? Like 1 or 2 times. Like, this guy is literally strong, stronger than Zeno. I believe he wins this. Now on Instagram, I go over more things. People think that Zeno's omnipotent, omniscient, and omnipotent. They think he's all of that because of his name. He has Omni on it. Okay, guys, I read this comment. It was actually true. Actually, guys, we're omnivores. We eat humans and plants. Well, not humans. Pardon me. We eat meats and plants, flesh and plants, stuff like that. So we have omni in our names, though. We're omnivores. So does that mean we can eat anything? We can eat everything? Like, no. That's what people don't understand. Okay, he has omni on his name. Does that mean he's like literally everything? He's everywhere, but at the same time he's there? Like, people like they don't understand it. Like, they simply just can't comprehend. Like, if you're a Dragon Ball tart like me and you're like real, you probably want to believe it because I'm both of Marvel Tard and a Dragon Ball Tard. I can actually spot the differences between these characters. Dragon Ball Z would never show an impressive feat compared to the Marvel and what Marvel shown. Yes, I believe Dragon Ball Z solos the entire Marvelverse, but as soon as you step the people that are Skyfather, then that's when they lose the spotlight. You don't need to put like the Celestials are, well, I consider them cosmic entities because they will literally shit on Dragon Ball Z. One Celestial can literally flick Dragon Ball Z multiverse away. Just certain things we seen from these characters that Dragon Ball Z hasn't showed, and these people that we see do in the Marvel universe, some of them has taken on the Living Tribunal, and he's most of his fights he never died. Most of them he won, like just certain things. And we bring one of my other favorite cosmic entities or abstract entities, Eternity. That's no match either. Well, Eternity and Xfinity are the same thing. So Xenophon, one of them, that's no match because these are literally like Eternity is the universe himself. Like he's like destruct. He's like the shit, guys. Like Zeno is no match for him. Now, in the next power scaling video I'll do, I'll try to make it better to where I can actually show feats and scaling. But by this, the Living Tribunal is the winner, and Zeno, he's just no match. No Dragon Ball Z character is a match for these like six and higher dimensional beings. Like, they're just no match. Yeah, Zeno, like one dude comment under this my post I had saying, how can you destroy something that cannot die? Okay. Technically, and we're gonna be not necessarily logical, but we're gonna use real life. Once you already died, you can't die again. But hey, beers can hide Kai a ghost, removing them from the dead realm, and from the living room. Like, there's just nothing. That can be happening to Zeno. And what you guys have to understand, this is in their verse. Zeno is the strongest in his verse, in his universe. The Living Tribunal is the second or third or fourth or fifth strongest in the Marvel multiverse. But using feat scalings and facts, if they ever collide and Zeno pissed him off, it is no match. He instantly dies. Now, yes, we can say Toribot may be a challenge for the Living Tribunal, but the only really challenge for the Living Tribunal is like Toribot. Like, nobody in the Dragon Ball multiverse can literally wipe out these guys. And yes, Tori, but I'm gonna have to look him up because I can't really. What I think is he's weak, but you know, guys, I'll see y'all in the next video. Like and subscribe, share this. Just clearing out all the trash and nonsense in the community here.